The lilies gave their final goodbyes this week, and my great-grandmother's firebush started to turn red. And even though my garden has some time to flourish still, summer is ending, and fall is beginning to whisper new beginnings. I started my garden 3 years ago with the intentions of growing medicinal flowers and herbs. I became entrenched with how plants could benefit and sometimes even heal the body. As the years have passed by, I've built more and more into my garden. It's become my escape from reality, and today I would like to share this with you. Every fall, I plant garlic on my birthday in October, and then garlic is typically harvested in late June through July. I harvested my garlic in the middle of July when the bottom leaves of the garlic turned brown. This will be my 3rd year growing garlic, and they are bigger and better than they ever have been. My garlic last year was a lot smaller and it didn't dry properly. My tips for garlic are to feed them multiple times throughout the season with compost and manure. The more you feed them, the bigger the garlic. Oh, and stop watering your garlic 3 weeks before you harvest it. That's something new I learned this year and was incredibly beneficial to my harvest. I love that I can continuously learn new things about the precious plants I grow each year. And even when you thought you've learned everything you can know about a plant, each year brings a different climate, different weather patterns, and a new opportunity to learn. Garlic is amazing. It has antimicrobial and antiviral properties, and it can potentially aid in fighting infections and boosting the immune system. It's incredibly medicinal, and I pretty much use it in everything. I definitely need to plant a lot more garlic this upcoming fall. I ended up with 30 bulbs of garlic, which is amazing, but I thought I planted a lot more. That's okay because I'm gonna plant a lot more this fall. And with this garlic, I'm just gonna share with some friends and family, and I'm gonna do a couple different recipes. I really wanna try some fermented garlic, and I'm gonna try to make my own garlic powder, which is super cool. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm so happy with this little harvest. On this day, I collected some chamomile and calendula flowers to dry. Chamomile has so many benefits, but the major benefit it has is its calming effect, which can result in a decrease of anxiety, it aids in sleep, and it can even soothe an upset stomach. I'll be drying these flowers to make tea and use as needed. I will also be drying these calendula flowers, but not to make tea. Instead, I'll be making calendula oil, which I will then use to make a salve for my hands and feet during the cold winter months. I make it every year and it does wonders. I'll likely share this in another video as the flowers need to infuse into the oil for at least 6 weeks. Over the years, I have learned to plant my carrots next to my onions as the smell of the onions deters carrot flies. I've learned to use marigolds as pest control instead of pesticides, and I've learned that dandelions are not the enemy, but instead they are an ally. I've learned to harvest and utilize these plants in different forms, but the most important thing I've learned is how sacred these plants were in our human history and how crucial they are in our current history. I'm incredibly thankful for modern medicine. I have needed it time and time again, but I'd like to approach my health with more traditional medicine in my present and in my future. I want to keep learning and growing and finding new parts of myself I didn't know existed. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this beautiful journey. I will talk to you real soon.